What's up, guys? Autofanatic. So I actually got asked to do a review on this well over a year ago, and I just never got around to picking one up or getting one of these things for free by the company. I saw this for sale locally a few days ago, so I picked it up. The Brush Hero. They've been doing a lot of marketing, sponsored advertising all over Instagram. It's totally huge. So I said, you know, let me just see what this is all about. The funny thing is, this thing cost me about 35 bucks, and this is not a new idea. When I was a kid in the early 1980s, there used to be a local flea market every year, and I saw a very similar device that my mom bought for around the house that attached to the hose. You could use it in the kitchen and all that stuff, and it had the brush, it had the water that goes through it, and all of that. So this company, Brush Hero, made in the UK, assembled in the USA. So it's very interesting not to see something like this, as seen on TV kind of stuff, not made in China. So let me just unbox this quick for you guys. I'm going to show you a little bit about what comes in the kit. So you get two brushes. The white brush is the firmer brush. And then here's your main apparatus. You're going to get, bring it on. Let's see, read before use. So this is just going through some of the mechanisms. So it goes through, this has this is called a turbine body. There's some seals, gaskets, and then of course you have a similar standard type of hose for the water supply with a thumb grip for the on and off. Now, use the black brush for sensitive surfaces, use the white for serious muck. I'm going to do a demonstration on my Alfa Romeo on one of the rear wheels. We're going to use the softer brush. We're going to put some 007 Snowstorm in a pump-up foamer just to give some lubrication. And we're going to get this thing started. We're going to see what it does. But before I do that, I'm actually going to get it connected to the garden hose, and I'm going to do a little test. And I kind of want to see, does this thing spin fast? Does it spin slow? Does it actually, if I put my hand on it, is it going to stall? I don't really know. So let's get over to my garden hose and get that set up right now. All right, guys, so I just pulled out my 100-foot garden hose connected to my water supply. Similar fitment to any kind of standard hose nozzle. We're just going to screw that on here. It already has a built-in washer. Now, something that I notice by design, and I think this is going to be one of those things where you love it or hate it, is this turbine attachment is not detachable. So basically, if you're going to use this tool to do any kind of auto detailing and stuff around your house, and let's say you want to toggle between the brush mechanism and a hose stream, you're going to have to go turn your water supply off, unscrew this, put the new hose handle on. Even if you had quick disconnects, you're still going to have to go all the way back and turn your water supply off and do the switcheroo. So that's something in the design that I'm not really crazy about. I don't see any type of adjustments here. So this must be just for servicing. I guess you could unscrew this here, but we're not going to mess with that now. So let's just get this thing turned on. I'm going to leave it in my bucket so it doesn't touch the pavement. Alright, so I got the water supply turned on. Let's see what this thing does, because I've never used this before. I'm making a little bit of a mess. I'm getting a little wet. So what you can see here is, whoa, air in the line. So it's got multiple jets of stream, and it's circulating the brush in a counterclockwise motion. Let me put my hand on it. Hold on. Now it's going in clockwise motion. So it's not stalling with the resistance of my fingers, and I'm putting a lot of resistance on this, and I could feel it. So it's got a hell of a lot of torque and a lot of lubrication with the continuous 4 jets of water stream through it. But the one thing that's driving me nuts right now, there is so much vibration coming into this handle, it feels like you're holding a personal massager from the Sharper Image or Brookstone. And I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It feels a little annoying, to be honest with you. So there's something going on inside this turbine housing that the water is going in. There's definitely some sort of vane design, and it's taking the high gallons per minute and it's reducing it down, and it's using that pressure and that energy to build up in here, and it's causing a lot of vibration into the handle, and it's causing this brush to spin. So I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you, this, if you're going to be using this to do anything long-term or chores around your house, cleaning your grill, or even working on your cars, this is probably going to give you some hand fatigue with the vibration. It's a little annoying. The sound is definitely a little annoying as well, but that's just my first observation. So we're going to get over to the car. We're going to get some soap on the wheels, and we're going to see how well this device does as far as cleaning the wheels. All right, guys, we're all set up. So I got a little bit of autofanatic 007 Snowstorm in a small pump-up foamer. We want to give this some lubrication. I've seen a couple of videos before. I just decided to demonstrate this where people are using it without any kind of lubrication. I think that's very bad. It's going to cause scratching on your surface. So we just want to get some lubrication on here. I can't give it a pre-rinse because that attachment does not detach to put a hose handle on it. So we're just going to liberally spray this down with some soap just to give it some lubrication, because I'm not going to go in there with this circulating tool. I'm going to scratch up my rims more than what they already are just from driving around in New York. So that's that. Okay, so here we go. It's either going to be a brush hero or a brush zero, and I'm probably going to get soaked. So let's give it a shot. And inside these little pockets is really hard to clean. I'm not getting that wet, but I'm definitely still getting wet. Something that I don't appreciate while I'm working on my cars. Now, I can't really get into the barrel that well if you're limited on what you can do with the size of this thing. Give it some more soap. So it spins very slow, unlike some of those drill attachments where you could attach a brush to your drill, your cordless drill, and make that into a wheel cleaning device. But I don't know, overall, I'm going to be honest with you, it just doesn't feel very natural. It's too much splatter. The vibration coming through the hand grip is not something that is pleasurable, to be honest with you. I'd rather go in there with a regular wheel cleaning brush or a wheel woolly, and you'll do a better job without the vibration, without the hassle of disconnecting your tool to the water supply, and without getting wet. So, I don't know, let me see. And the torque is good, but it's not doing that great of a job cleaning. I mean, just the time that it's taking me just to do this one rim right here, and I can't get into the barrel. I'm trying. I just can't get in there because of the body of the tool. The brush hero is just too big. So that's that. We're going to shut it down. Okay, so like I said, this was just a quick little demonstration and a review of something that's been on my mind to do for well over a year. Like I said, it's very well built. This may serve a particular purpose around the garage and house. To be honest with you, I think conventionally it's a lot easier to just use a brush and a garden hose, or a power washer and a brush, whatever you want to do, then pull this out. I don't know. I don't like the vibration. I don't like the fact that this doesn't pull off to go from brush to stream or spray to actually toggle between the two processes of cleaning. That's just something in the design that I just don't think was very thought out. And like I said, this is not a new design. This has been around for well over 30 years, this concept, and it seems to resurface every now and then when somebody else comes across it and they think it's a great idea, then they change the name and they kind of innovate a little bit of changes to it, and then they remarket it to a different industry. And that's pretty much what I think this is here. So I most likely will be giving this away on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. If you guys want a brush hero for whatever needs you want around the house, I will give this away to you. And I'll probably post it up in a couple of days on my Instagram feed. So thanks for watching this video. Like I said, I try to give tools somewhat of a fair shout. And like I said, being that the fact this is not made in China, I've seen a lot of marketing on it. A lot of people seem to like it all over the internet. I said, you know what, let me just spend the money at a local store. It was 35 bucks, and I bought it just to demonstrate today. But I had no idea it was going to be the way it was. I thought this was going to detach into a regular garden hose stream, and the vibration is a little funky. And this spins. It's got really good torque, but I'm looking at my wheel right now, and it did an okay job of cleaning it. But to be honest with you, the time that it took to go in there, I got wet. I could do a quicker job just by foaming up the wheel with my wheel cleaner and hitting it a couple of spots with the wheel woolly or a small detail brush, and I would do a far superior job than cleaning it. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and share, and set your notifications so next time I post a video, you guys will be notified, because YouTube is notorious for deselecting your settings because they don't want to pay out smaller channels with monetization money. So thanks for the support. Please visit my website, auto-fanatic.com, and stay tuned, and I'll see you on the next video.